good afternoon, everyone there on the Dog Lover Show here. Yes, Woof Ditty, brought to you by the Woof Driver, coming at you live, Woof Driver, and I'm Woof Ditty on behalf of the Woof Driver, Wild Man Woof Ditty. We're just in the love for our dogs and music. That's about all there is to it. It's not a big deal, you know. Let's have fun because, I don't know, it's a vibe about dogs if you like dogs. Some people don't like dogs at all, I guess. It's cool. But we're about the dogs. Especially about the Huskies, too, which is interesting because it seems to me that's interesting that's okay. Let me find my volume control here. Got it. Tammy Allen, hey, from Mississippi, good to see you on. Building our audience here via Facebook Live, brought to you by the Woof Driver. And this afternoon we're going to just have a little chat time together, play a little music, show you a couple of videos maybe. There's a song that the Woof Driver wrote that we're going to play for you. And it's about that the dogs love to run. They love to run. And something else to just talk about for a second about the exercise of our pooches, you know. Jumping, jamming right in here tonight. Then we're going to cross over to some easy listening background, hopefully soothing, meditative style soundscape tracks in order to have our little time together and relax and just shoot the breeze about whatever about our dogs and the love of our dogs and the music and tips and stuff that people can share about training and behavior and things that we all may have in common with our pooches that we love so much. This audience gathering time here at the beginning when you log on. Apparently Facebook does a little notification thing. But this is brought to you by alldognetwork.com, which is the main site of all these live get-togethers that we've had since June. It's moving on quite some time here, almost 6 months worth of doing this. Good evening, Kim. Hello. How are you? Thanks for joining up. But like I said, time flies by, and we're just... We're talking about, similar things at different times. We're going back and looking at adventures of the Woof Driver and his Huskies at different times. And there's so much material and so many adventures that, there's enough to keep it fresh pretty much. Every other month it goes by and there goes 6-8 weeks. And you remember that song about one of the Huskies? Female husky. Do you remember about Princess? It's kind of cool. And that's all. If you can see the Siberian Malamute. Now they're stubborn, but they're loving. Hi, how are you, Kathy? Good. I'm very well, thank you. We're just tuning in here, getting ready in the afternoon here it's almost 4:30 on the Pacific side of this country. I'm good. Everything's good. Just think, it's kind of an extemporaneous mindset for the Woof Driver and myself and his behalf of what we're thinking about that would be fun, to keep sharing and having this going on Facebook. Basically, it's no charge, just some fun stuff to do. And because we do all have one thing in common, that's the love of our dogs. David A. Saylor's joined us. David is a master vocalist and has done many of the Woof tunes, what we've done. A lot of commercial work, and he's got his own his own album out. So if you're looking on the internet, David A, initial A, middle Saylor, Saylor, check him out. His artistry and his vocals and his songwriting and stuff. It's really good, really good. Kathy's there. You're welcome. Thank you. So one of the things that we were talking about and picking up some slack on, and if you guys are interested in talking about it, or if you have any questions, between WooF Driver and all his crew that manage these 4 lovely huskies, the WooF Pack, which is quite a bit of work, as you can imagine, in general. And not only just to keep them in top-notch shape and take care of all the things that need to be taken care of for all the adventures and physical exercise that these dogs go and do nearly every day. They may take off on Sundays, I'm not sure, but they probably just chill, which they way deserved, as anyone else does. They work hard. So my point is, we're looking at these adventures, and people are looking at coming on here, have never been on here, for example, and are thinking, whoa, this stuff is something crazy. And it is crazy about the dogs. It's okay, if you like it. It's real. WooF Driver, how are you? This must be David. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. So the one thing we know about tomorrow with the election, we haven't taught any politics on here, and we won't. Dog publicans and the dogmocrats, those guys, they don't even know what the difference is if there's 2 parties of little pooches. But whatever the case, as silly as that seems, after tomorrow, what's neat about it, doesn't matter who wins in terms of the dogs, they're going to be just fine. And the love of the dogs is going to be just fine. And, congratulations to David as well on his daughter Romany, who is an insanely beautiful vocalist that is also saying a lot about the dogs here for us, which has been admirable, the love of the animals. And she just had a new baby boy, and he's just adorable. Congratulations to you guys, baby Rose. So, what else is new? That's it. We were talking about all kinds of things: the hybrid dogs, the mutt dogs, the purebreds, the ditties. We've kind of slacked off on the ditties just a little bit to give it a little space so it doesn't get too old. Got news: Ramen had a little boy on Friday. Exactly. I saw the posting. Beautiful baby. Gorgeous baby. Deborah Trainer, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good. Good evening. Everybody's got their little logos up there. It's cool. I love it. Facebook's kind of cool. One of the phones are ringing. I think this is Grand Central or something. You know what they're calling for, your last minute vote. That's what they're doing. It's okay. I think one of the first things we're going to tell you is we've been talking about a few things anyway, picking up the slack on some of the behavioral stuff that one of the fellows that was on this WooF Driver channel doing training and stuff is on sabbatical. And I thought, well, maybe, if there's anything we can, wondering who did your haircut. Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. That's nobody. There's no haircut there. It needs a haircut. How's that? Yeah. Of course, the haircuts you see these days, I mean, these guys, half my age, they're sprayed up little thingies, it's hip. Same with the growing out, just enough here, growing out, that's the hip thing. If you notice on every show, whoever's sports, commercials, the Trivago guy, they all got half grown out, you're not supposed to go out looking like that, go out to dinner. That's the new thing. Hello gang, Kimberly Schilling's there, hello, everybody's there. So we talk about silly stuff and our dogs as well, but it's all about the love of dogs, so that never goes away. And we're talking about training, if there's anything. I've been working on some stuff myself with Buster that I've been sharing about the barking thing. I'm sure there's got to be somebody else out there who's put that up there once upon a time in the last 6 months and said, yeah, I got the barking problem or the jumping up problem. How do you fix that? It does look different. It's growing out. It's like Ellen DeGeneres, she doesn't care what people think. It's cool. I'm lucky I have any hair. I mean, come on. It could be just nothing there. I don't take offense to anything. It's all in fun. And nobody means harm, because it doesn't matter. It's all good. So our puppies are good. And so we're talking about behavior stuff and how you deal with that and the techniques that are available to us. So you look it up, and you read on the internet all these different articles and blogs, and you may come across something that makes sense, and goes, oh, wow, let me try that. I never thought of that. Again, it's like that card trick, until somebody shows you how you do it, you think it's like impossible. And all of a sudden it's simple. That's why it's a trick. But we're just finding out these things, along with all the other stuff we do about the breeds and, the silly ditties, and try to make up something musically to go along with this and have fun. Play some songs, on the guitar once in a while, which is coming up, I think, tomorrow. Let's see, what else has to be restrung? It's time for new strings. And the WooF axe, we'll be messing around with that. In the meantime, I have this thing here on the WooF driver where he is... maybe did it once before, but he takes the WooF pack out on his motorcycles. Don't change the way I look fine. You are a nice looking man. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. And the WooF driver, he takes him out on the motorcycle, on his hog, the hog. I'm not sure what it is, a Harley or BMW or whatever, Honda. It's cool. It's 3 wheels. And they get on the back with the mess. We're going to look at that. We looked at one before, and they're just chill back there while he's going I don't know how fast. They love it, one at a time. So we're going to look at one of those. I think it's a Princess. She's on the motorcycle here. And we'll take a look at this here. That's what this is back a year, August. This one, he's a little sideways and the sound doesn't seem to be happening. I'm going to move it up here.
And we're about to get rolling here, folks. So the party's about to begin. And it's a fun party. Hope you can still hear me. If you're just tuning in, this is the WooF Driver coming to you live. Okay, pretty girl. And we're about to take a ride. I'm going to check, make sure everything's tight as can be. Okay, pretty girl.
I think I have Jag on here too.
Active. She's about 12 and a half years old, and she's awesome. So you might know me to run all 4 dogs at one time, which I usually do. I can't ride them all 4 at one time, though. So this is their time to get a ride. And we usually do this, actually, Princess, come on. Once a week, good girl. And with different dogs, we switch about. Usually I don't have the time to do each one in one day, so I'll do one day and one a couple days later, depending how often I'm riding. Here comes my neighbor. Just yesterday, you saw me on the scooter with 5 dogs. Actually, our little Chinese crested was just all training big dogs. So Today, my neighbors never know what I'm up to. Just like I think the people on the Wolf Driver channel don't know what I'm up to. On the I call it the Wolf Driver channel because we're doing so many broadcasts. It's the Wolf Driver Facebook page. Oh, she's loving it. Now, Princess has been, this is her 6th or so time. But,
yes, they do.
We're doing it more and more frequently now when we get cooler days like we have today. So, you'll see us out more and more, and I'll be taking them to different remote spots. Today I'm going to take her up to a local park we go to. It's actually where I trained a lot of the dogs, actually my first Huskies. And they've all been here, but we don't frequent it as much because usually where you go to private grounds where I run the dogs. Because, as you know, it's not, they have leash laws, so it's not cool to have them off leash at these places. And we do a lot of leashless work. The Princess is enjoying it. Now, this is a pretty big roadway here, so I'm going to take our time crossing. And I want to be gentle with Princess, especially, it's not like she's been doing this for years.
Kim.
So I want to go on the curves at a very manageable pace for her. Not that I'm trying to flip this thing over.
Deborah, did you see my last
that way when I'm by myself, but just keeping it.
Yes,
cool.
How are you tonight?
I'm
good. Thank you, Deborah. I did see it. I thought I responded. I'm sorry.
She's loving it. And I'm fortunate enough to live in the country enough that we have back roads that are shaded, and there's some beautiful Maryland, typical Maryland areas, farms.
Take this down right here and
in this area.
put this on pause for a moment. They go out. He had that on for over an hour. Okay, so they're chilling. They go out. He gets them off the bike. You can find this on alldognetwork.com, by the way, and watch it at your leisure without me shaking around the camera. I just like to expose y'all to these various things that are there because, if even if you have time and you desire to go and check these websites out that I post that are all part of this whole thing we're doing about the dogs. Oh yeah, it's all good. Go, baby. Debbie Singleton, you're there. Good. You just joined. I got to keep an eye on this thing. It's all good. So that was just, he does that, and it's like, that's got to be so much fun. I just can't believe, and the guys, the dogs love it. They love it. So, little music back on here as we go forward here. I wanted to find something here, if I can, on Wolf Tunes. Everything's good tonight. Thank you for asking, Debbie. Mellow. Late afternoon here on the West Coast. Just trying to get it, daylight savings time. It seems like it gets darker quicker, so I figured that's what we do. Now, I've played. I know it's starting to get cool in a lot of regions in the country and in the around the world. So the winter time's coming here. In California, we feel it in a different way because it can get pretty chilly as well. But I'm going to play the video again. We haven't done this in weeks, which is one of my favorite performances by Romany, who just had a new baby boy. And she's singing this particular thing about Princess,
Wolf Dreams,
the female husky of the 4-pack, the Wolf Pack. Princess is the girl of Wolf Driver's world. a beautiful stubborn husky. Need to be trained. So he's written lyrics about this beautiful dog, Princess, that is still with him with the wolf pack. And I hope you'll enjoy it with Romany singing it. I'm gonna cut this this stuff off here as we check this out here. Let me get okay. We'll just do this, and then we'll go into the video. And hope you enjoy this one. This is kind of fun.
Princess is the husky girl of Wolf Driver's world. She is a woolly husky that can be a little fussy. Though that her blind hair
Okay, well, there you go. And then you have the logo of the WooF Play music that he designed. It's kind of cool. WooF Tunes. So that you have Ram about Princess. Stubborn husky that needed to run. Logo's pretty cool, huh? So all that stuff is, you know, if you go to all these sites I've been suggesting, and you take your time, if you have time to take, and let me get back in gear here with you guys, and so I can post myself on here. If you know, to take a look at logos, they're all wooftunes.com. wooftunes.com. So glad you're out here, Dima. It's cool. Cool little chat room together. The wooftunes.com. wolforia.com. Dog BBF, bestbff.org, t-shirts, and of course All Dog Network is where everything is. And you just scroll around there and you see all these headers of hosts and adventures and music and all these things, and just start clicking around and explore and see these logos, because all these logos that you see, they're self-designed by the WooF driver. I was blown away when I seen some of these out. He did a separate one for every piece of music, every song, it's pretty cool stuff, colorful, fun. Again, incorporating the dogs and love of dogs into every piece of the material. So, if you want some of those things in poster form, we can get those done. We have a back-end production company that we do for all this stuff. It's all custom done. Takes time sometimes, which is cool. And it's all good. So if you want to order up with the t-shirts or anything, you can go to, there's one more place, WooF Track Store .mybigcommerce. And I put this on each night or each day because that's up there for you to check out, and it tells you what it is. Some exclusive, not a lot of different things, but enough different things that are cool, that are necessary things that you may like and never realized how they'd work for your dog before, whatever the case, whether it be a certain kind of harness, leash, collar, bike springer, all kinds of stuff, cool stuff that good for all kinds of things. Exercise is the most important. So I was going to do this thing about running the dogs. I got to find it now. I had it. Well, I know it was on All Dog Network is where it was. So if I go back to All Dog Network, I can get it. And this one here is about, when you go to All Dog Network, if you go to like adventures, then you see videos. I might want to look at one of these videos here. And then there's a whole category of video headers, free ranging videos, how the dogs ride on the bike, videos, more than one, like people have looked at these. Amazing Chase, which is a cool activity where they're chasing a flag kind of thing on a rope. It's crazy. Competition, midnight mushing, going out riding at night, rough board dog scooter, werewolves. I mean, there's all these adventures from the Wolf Driver coming at you live on the Wolf Driver channel. Okay, and then all the chat times we've had together, going back from June. Then you got the dog counselor, which is on sabbatical right now. Check his stuff out, Dean. And picking up any of his stuff, we might can do it here from us, from other sources that we have for questions about behavioral temperament issues, whatever. I just start looking stuff up, and when I find something that makes sense, then I cross-reference it a couple of times, just like third opinions on anything, And like getting 3 quotes for a collision accident. They're all going to be a little different. So that's what we're doing. We're checking it out. And, as we play our meditation tracks, which we like, hopefully it relaxes the pooch. Your pooches are with you tonight. It's all good. So this week, a couple things. We're going to get back to playing some music on the WooF Axe. Again, they're tweaked out with new strings. Then, WooF tracks shared available through tomorrow, as far as I know, via the app. Available through tomorrow. So using my Walk for Dog app, love it. Everybody sign up and help your rescues shelters. Yeah, Kimberly, right on. Spread the word. Just type it in. wooftracks.com. I'll do it again over here for everybody. Just do it. It's free, and it's free money for your shelters. And it's just a great tool to just have. It's fun. You keep track of what you're doing. There it is. I just posted myself. Hello, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. There we go. wooftracks.com. Walk for a Dog app. On a break. Cool. So we're just going to, we keep promoting all these different things that are part of all the goodness and the love of the dogs. It's that simple. It's not complicated. And we just keep talking about it and spreading the love and the vibe and the strength to take care of everybody, and then just take care of those pooches right and look out for others, that kind of thing. Listen to some Wolf Dreams right now. All brought to you by the Wolf Driver on Facebook, Wolf Driver, and the All Dog Network. Not just alldognetwork.com. Once again, it's posted down here. Is where we find all this stuff and then some. Got to go back. Good night. Have a good night. Give your love and the pooches and everybody there, all the people. And that's what we're doing. So we're just going to start doing a few different things, as we go. We're going to kind of like take it as it comes kind of thing, approach, to keep it fresh and on top of our heads, more extemporaneous, doing a, yes, please. Instead of doing a predicted get-together every day, we have a different ditty every day. I'll just have to see how it is and how much, variety we need to spread these things out, because if you spread them out, it doesn't get old. It's like watching reruns on TV. If you record every House Hunters International every night, then after a certain amount of time, you're watching reruns for a while. Sweet dreams, everyone. Have a great night. From Kimberly, thank you as well. Snuggle up with them puppies. Fresh water, fresh food. Keep the sleepies out of their eyes. Until tomorrow, which is a big one. I thought I would just not watch any of the returns myself and not listen to anybody, not get any internet information, Kim says, about this election thing, and then just wake up Wednesday and find out what happened. Because I want to keep my nails and I want to keep my blood pressure down. It's all good. Sweet dreams, D. Bissett, Strunk Young. That's a great name. D. Bissett, Strunk Young. Deborah Trainer, have a good night. Okay. All right. We're going to sign it off with a jump and jam right out of here. Is what we do. A little up-tempo, little groove, jumping, jamming. Oh, it's about almost 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock East Coast. I reckon there's Monday Night Football because it's Monday. So if y'all watching that, go right on ahead and love those puppies. It's a beautiful thing. We'll see you tomorrow. Woof Ditty here on behalf of the Woof Driver, coming at you live on Woof Driver channel. Take care.